This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Hello, friends. John Solberg here, your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Love telling you each and every week that this show is brought to you by Green Mountain Grills. And for more than 17 years, Green Mountain Grills has brought the smoke to the competition scenes and backyards all over the world. Their Venturi-style firebox delivers the cleanest 150-degree smoke in the pellet game. Their newly redesigned 2025 Prime 2.0 grills, they blend the proven technology of the past with the technology of the future. Green Mountain Grills is the original innovator of all things Wi-Fi, and they continue to give the user granular options to control their grills in any environment from anywhere. They also got a ton of accessories, pizza ovens, rotisseries, add-on side burners. Go check this out and more. Go check this out and more over at greenmountaingrills.com. That's greenmountaingrills.com. Hey, got an email from Braden. He wanted a series of shows based on this show. So let's start now and see how many we can get out of this bad boy.
Welcome aboard to the second hour. This is the BBQ Central Show. We talk about barbecue and grilling related items that are only of the highest importance and order here in the industry. Doing it live from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern.
We'll do it live.
Recording in case you can't make it for recording in case you can't make it live for podcast. Hour number 1 is released early in the morning tomorrow. Hour number 2 on Thursday. And I'll tell you about Friday here in just one moment. This show originating from where?
Palm City, USA. Cleveland.
Still to come on the show this evening, as I had mentioned on the way out of the first hour, Mr. Jonathan, the co-host over at Cigar Authority podcast, and Johnny Maggs from the Pit Life Barbecue podcast will both be joining me for a group segment. And we're going to be talking about the big burger battle that took place over at the Cigar Authority podcast confines / Two Guys smoke shop out there in New Hampshire. It's going to be a fun recap and certainly looking forward to that. Don't forget you can follow me socially at BBQ Central Show on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the Snapper Snaps / BBQ Central Show over on Facebook and Twitch for a live video feed. Also one over on YouTube / RD Rempe. And we are audibly available on Clubhouse as well. Coming up on the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less this Friday, episode 244, taking you back to August 30th, 2011. And this week, featuring me. Let me ask you a question. Specifically, the male listeners in the audience. Have you ever been a member of the YMCA and gone to work out there in the early morning hours? If you have, then you'll be able to relate to the Best Moments show that will hit the podcast feed this coming Friday. If you have never been to the YMCA in the early morning hours, then you have been considering membership. My friends, this is mandatory listening before you pull the trigger. If you're on the fence right now, if you live by a Y, or you're only down the street from the Y, or your wife says we have to join the Y, you have to listen, say, honey, lover, sweet lips, hold your horses. We can't do anything. No decision making until afternoon on Friday so I can make sure I listen to the upcoming best moments of the BBQ Central show because there is life-changing information that will be transpiring. If you missed it live back in 2011, and I think everybody missed it then, you will be lucky to hear this one more time, especially if you're on the fence, because I would hate for you to not have the heads up on the shenanigans that are going on in the men's locker room at your local Y, especially since I have lived it no less than 2 separate times in my life. And what you will hear this coming Friday, you will find both shocking and potentially hilarious. If you remember this bit from 12 years ago, thank you for being a longtime fan. But for those looking to sign up for the YMCA, make sure you check this out before you sign on the line, which is dotted. Don't forget, if you want to hear a past guest or a segment that might be lost in the archives of the show, reach out to my pal and Michigan embedded correspondent John Solberg and let him know what you would like to hear. His email is jon@thebbqcentralshow.com. Once again, that's Jon, John, @thebbqcentralshow.com. Let him know what you'd like to hear, and he'll do his best to meet your expectation as far as best of shows are concerned. Upcoming shows in September include visits from Malcolm Reed, Sam the Cooking Guy, Meathead from AmazingRibs.com. Will once again be visited by Robert Moss. Daniel Vaughn from Texas Monthly will be stopping in for his quarterly visit. Barbecue Hall of Famer and icon Stephen Reichlin will make his return to the show. Of course, bristly barbecue journalist Derek Riches is slated to join us along with the embedded correspondents and much more. I have a number of lines out just trying to confirm dates with a lot of first-time guests that'll be showing up in September as well, so we're looking forward to that. Last week, I showed you a video of a fireworks accident gone horribly wrong, and I'm not going to show that again. I was going to show the companion piece to that, but instead, since I did announce it, I will be unveiling right now to you the latest Barbecue Central show animation. It's a dandy. Remember this sound? Anybody remember who that might be? In case you can't place it, I'll do it again. One and only barbecue celebrity Big Moe Cason. Last time he was on the show, which was a year ago, February. By the way, when you look at February in back-to-back years, Moe Cason. The following year, Jeremy Andrus, two of the biggest names in the industry. Moe Cason was enjoying a Yeti tumbler of libation, probably bourbon or some type of whiskey. He's into the brown water. And it had a lot of ice in it. He was chewing a lot of ice during that segment. His microphone picked it up. I have it. You're hearing it. Well, then I found my buddy Damien from Doodles and Things, found out he was an incredible animator. And we've been animating all sorts of nonsense. Of course, the first one was the Meathead, Pineapple is the best thing off the grill animation, which came to rave reviews. Handful of weeks ago was the Jeremy Andrus interview where he was really buff, working out, as we were talking about why Traeger didn't have a podcast. And this week, we unveil the Moe Cason Ice Chomp animation. Without further ado, for your viewing pleasure, here it is. So we race to the hotline and welcome back friend of the show, Moe Cason. Hey, Mo.
What's up, man?
Oh, do you really want to get into the restaurant business? Is there a difference, for you to take this trip down to Florida and cook your food, as you're saying, everybody's like, is there a difference, though, in opening it up to a restaurant? You don't have a restaurant open yet. You talk about getting into the restaurant. And then you do give your opinion on the quality of the food in both. Jethro's, you said, was garbage. Smokey D's, you said, didn't have any soul. Looking back at it, would you have rather have been in business for some amount of time, like in the restaurant business for some amount of time before you levy those charges, or completely irrelevant, doesn't matter? Moe Cason breaking it all down right here, and you can find him at MoeCasonBBQ.com. See where he's available for sale, retail-wise, in your area. Mo, really appreciate the extended time this evening. Continued success.
Right on, brother. Thank you, man.
You got it. There he is, Moe Cason.
And there you go. It's a start. That's from August the 30th of 2022. Kind of in a recent time frame for a best of show, but Braden said, hey, do a series of that. So we're going to kick it off with that one because that's some gold right there. Go back and listen to this whole show or hang around here and listen to the whole show. One way or the other, we're going to get it done. Thank you so much for listening. And until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg. I'm going to talk to you again soon.